So you can call us Yah only demons if you want to, because I've actually heard brothers, if I'm not mistaken, brothers from GMS called us Yah only demons. Not just talking about y'all, not just talking about me, talking about anybody who doesn't want to drink blood and eat somebody's body. They call you a Yah only demon. You're a demon. You only want to serve the Most High God. So somehow that makes us evil. The scriptures have been tampered with. They've been added to and taken away from. Okay? Now, I know many people out there, you won't believe me, which I'm fine with that. Remember, I'm so-called black. Even though this is black, my skin is brown. So why the hell do you keep calling me a black man? Because that's sorcery, Ak. Witchcraft, Ak. Calling me black. I'm not black. This is black. I'm brown. I'm bronze. I'm copper colored. I'm a copper colored North American Indian, to be exact. You have to have an open mind when you want to know the truth. I don't care how long you, quote unquote, been in the truth. You always have to keep your mind open at all times. Never completely seal your mind off and get to a point where you think you got it all. There's always more. Always. It's never going to stop. Not as long as you are in your earthly body. It's never going to stop. There's always more revelation. There's always more growth, more wisdom, more knowledge. There's always another layer to go. Remember, the Most High says he hides himself and he hides information. Okay? You got to keep an open mind, Hebrew. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you why you got to keep an open mind. All right? Here's why you got to keep an open mind. Not because I say so. Not because I say so. Because my words mean nothing. But listen to the words of a prophet named Jeremiah. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 8. Read. How can you say we are wise and we have the written law of Yahweh and are learned in its language and teachings? Behold, the truth is the lying pen of the scribes has made of the law of falsehood a mere code of ceremonial observances. Do you see that? That means they turned the laws of the Most High God into just a charade with their lying pen. They wrote stuff in there that wasn't supposed to be in there. That's why I said the lying pen. So that's what all of us got to remember, y'all. When we call ourselves, I'm not saying that we're not doing it in the right spirit, but we got to remember and understand Jeremiah 8 and 8. There are lies in the Old Testament. Jeremiah knew this. Again, listen to the prophet Jeremiah. Jeremiah 8 and 8. Listen to this and understand. Listening is one thing. Hearing is one thing. But understanding, why, that's a whole nother ball game, Hebrew. Listen. Jeremiah 8 and 8. How can you say we are wise and we have the written law of Yahweh and are learned in its language and teachings? Do you hear that? Jeremiah is asking the Israelites, how can we say we are wise? How can we say we know the commandments? How can we say we keeping the commandments? When what? And are learned in his language and teachings. Behold, the truth is. So what's the real truth? To everybody out there, people like GMS saying they got 100% truth, which is ridiculous. They still engage in vampire-like activities, but they always like to say they got 100% truth. That's nonsense. Okay? How can you say we are wise and we have the written law of Yahweh and are learned in his language and teachings? Behold, the truth is, so what's the real truth? The truth is the lying pen of the scribes. Did you hear that? The lying pen of the scribes. Hold up, Ak. Are you telling me that they wrote lies into the Bible? No, Ak. I'm not telling you that. That's what Jeremiah is telling you. See, you can buck against me. You can buck against the brothers and the sisters. Are you going to buck against Jeremiah? Jeremiah called the scribes liars. That's why I say it's more than one God in the Old Testament. Half the Old Testament is going left, the other half is going right. And you know why it's going there? Right here. The lying pen of the scribes has made of the law a falsehood. That means they made the laws to lie. Yeah, laws like animal sacrifice, human sacrifice, those are lies. I know this is shaking somebody to the core right now, but you know what? That's a good thing because it'll cause you to have to wake up and address this. So now maybe you have a little better understanding, whoever it is out there who was looking at me sideways, because I know some of y'all looked at me sideways when I said I do not believe everything written in the Bible. Absolutely not. If I did, I'd be a vampire and a cannibal. You see that? Christ told people to drink his blood and to eat his body in the Bible. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. In the Old Testament, there's plenty of verses and scriptures that tell you to murder innocent animals. For God, brother, so that the Most High can forgive you for your transgression. Murder this innocent turtle dove, brother. I don't believe that. And I got a gang of scriptures to back me up when the Most High God says, no, killing an animal is just like killing a man. The Most High says, I never spoke to you concerning offerings and sacrifices when I brought you out of Egypt. Jeremiah 7:22. Matter of fact, let's get it. Let's get it. Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 22. And it reads, for in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, I did not speak to your fathers or command them concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices. Wow. So what about all those other verses? This isn't right. You're teaching against sacrifices. No, I'm not. Jeremiah is teaching against sacrifices. Jeremiah is teaching against burnt offerings. I'm merely siding with the prophets. Something ain't right. You know why something ain't right? Something ain't right. No, I don't get it. Sounds like you're pushing your own doctrine. You know why it sounds like that to some of y'all? Here it is again. Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 8. Read, how can you say we are wise and we have the written law of Yahweh and are learned in its language and teachings? Behold, the truth is the lying pen of the scribes has made of the law a falsehood, a mere code of ceremonial observances. That means you're just playing church. That's all that means in a nutshell. The lying pen of the scribes. Yeah, brother, just slay this innocent turtle dove. Just slay this innocent ox, this sheep, this goat. Just slay this innocent beast. and the Most High will forgive you for your sins. No, he won't. He never told you to do that. Again, you pushing your own doctrine, Please, No, Leviticus said kill the animal. Deuteronomy, Ezekiel said slay the beast for the forgiveness. Well, again, the prophet Jeremiah. Somebody go down in the comment section and say, the prophet Jeremiah. 7:22. Again, the book of Jeremiah, 7:22. For in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, I did not speak to your fathers or command them concerning burnt offerings and sacrifices. Wow. So who in the world is that in the Old Testament commanding the Israelites to do burnt offerings and sacrifices? Who is that? It's a blood god, a blood demon, a idol. Take your pick. Doesn't matter what his name is. It's the devil that the Bible speaks of, who told the Israelites to murder innocent animals to be forgiven for sins, brother. The Most High says, I never told you to do that. Snap out of it, Hebrew. You have to have an open mind. And once again, why do you think you need blood? Why do you think I'm pushing my own doctrine? And I'm going to take you right back here every time. Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 8. How can you say we are wise and we have the written law of Yahweh and are learned in his language and teachings? Behold, the truth is the lying pen of the scribes has made of the law a falsehood, a mere code of ceremonial observances. Basically, a bunch of worthless mumbo jumbo. That's what the lying pen of the scribes made our book, by adding lies in there. Not my words. I'm not pushing that there's lies in the Bible. Jeremiah is pushing that. So if I'm going off, I guess Jeremiah is going off, because I believe in Jeremiah. I believe what he said. And I see proof to back that up. You cannot be afraid to shift gears whenever you see you had something wrong, Hebrew. All of us got to humble down, okay? And we only can make changes genuinely and truly if and when we see it. When we see it, if we see it, we need to take action and make the change while we still got time. So once again, I'll tell you, no, I do not believe everything that's in the Bible. Because why? Jeremiah 8:8. Read, How can you say we are wise and we have the written law of Yahweh and are learned in his language and teachings? Behold, the truth is, so what's really true, we all so busy want to cut each other down when we don't agree with something, right? When really the truth is, behold, the truth is the lying pen of the scribes has made of the law a falsehood, a mere code of ceremonial observances. Hey fam, meditate on that, not just with your eyes, but with your ears and your heart and your soul. All of us, we gotta not be so quick to chop somebody in two spiritually, right? Because they don't agree with everything we do. Because they don't agree with everything we say. Or they don't agree with everything that she say. There are lies in there. Not only to throw us off, but to cause us to argue and fight amongst each other. We're never going to agree on everything until Yahweh comes. Isaiah 52:8. I want you to subscribe to this channel if you made it all the way through this video and you're not subscribed already. Subscribe to this channel right now. Share this video somewhere and understand what kind of world you live in. Understand that the Bible that we have, the lying pen of the scribes have been all through that book. You're going to need the spirit of wisdom. The spirit of the Most High God is going to have to rest on you to help you understand day by day, play by play. I'm your brother, Mr. Real Talk, and this is your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. I'm out.